And one trend is it?
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
My name is Waka. You already know me.
Yeah, Mr.
Okay.
Waka.
Yeah, because we are recording this session, so we'll be putting it on YouTube channel also, right, Amir? Yeah. Okay. So for our YouTube, viewers, let us introduce in a different way. So, hi, my name is Dr. Waka. I'm working as an operation and a business development manager in Central Force International. And today we have a training with our VIPs. And the training name is
Digital and effective communication in call center.
Yeah. Why we are doing this one?
Improvement.
KPI? One thing is KPI. One thing is KPI. Yeah.
To be communicative.
Okay. What else?
Creative.
Okay. What else?
More effective.
More effective. Okay. Good. Before that, we were just doing a ice-breaking session with all of you, right? In which I asked you guys to introduce yourself. Why introduction is important?
To get to know ourselves more.
To?
People know you first.
Yes.
Oh, the expectation.
Okay.
The people
Okay.
expectation.
Okay. What else? Why we need to introduce ourselves?
So we can be more open and learn how to be more, outspoken.
Okay. So that people can know about ourselves, right?
Yeah.
What are we? Where are we from?
Not being afraid.
What we want to talk? What is the background story? All these things comes in the introduction, right? So that's why introduction is important. So you consider yourself as a receiving end now. You are the one who are only listening. So if I am the one who are coming to you and introducing myself, what are the things you want to, if I'm a stranger, what are the things you want to hear first?
Introduction.
No, introduction as in what introduction?
Trust.
Trust. Okay. One thing is trust. Maybe she mentioned about trust. Okay. What else?
Appearance.
Appearance. No, for example, okay. If we are doing a face-to-face communication, yes, maybe appearance. Okay. That's a good point actually. People look for appearance. If you are going face-to-face, doing a face-to-face interview, then definitely appearance do matter. What about if you are going on a call? Because we are
Intonation.
tone.
Intonation.
What else?
Clarity.
Clarity. Good.
Confident.
Confidence.
Are you scamming?
Are we scamming? Okay, that's a very common. We will address this particular part of scamming. Usually, scamming, just on a side note. When you are scamming, you have a different tone. When you are not scamming, you have a different tone.
Yeah,
Right? So, for example, I think most of you have received one call, a very common call these days, in which they call you and they say that your CV is being shortlisted for a job. And then you have to do these things. I have received many times. We are calling from Job Street, your CV is being shortlisted, and then we will want to proceed. Okay, we have to do this verification, then you have to pay money or something like that. Again, all those things which you have mentioned here, trust, tone, clarity, confidence, these are some of the core things when you are doing an introduction. What else is the most important thing? What is that one particular question which is important for you as well as the listener?
Where you from?
Okay.
What purpose for?
The last one?
What purpose for?
What purpose for? What is the objective?
Yeah.
Why you are calling? So, first thing first, being a market researcher, why we call?
We're doing research.
Why? No, we do research study, but why? Why we call them?
Opinions. Data collection.
Data collection, okay.
To get our job done.
You get our job done, true. Well said, true. Okay, what else?
To get opinions from people.
To get opinion, data collection, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is our objective. What else? What is that one objective which you guys have?
To the world is communication.
Other than that, you as a PFR, as a CFR, as a part-timer, as a call center agent, or as a person who is calling What is your objective at that particular time?
Hit target.
Hit target to complete that particular call, because in each day you dial how many, maybe 120, 150 calls more, right? So then you want that, okay, whoever person is picking up the call, you want to make it successful. Okay, have you think what are the reasons of failures of a call?
The failure.
The failures of the call. Why a call fail?
Fail to get
To
get
improve,
info.
to get trusted from people.
Okay,
Wrong explain.
long explain. What else?
Wrong explain tadi kan.
Wrong explanation.
Sometimes
Our tone also.
Hmm.
Our tone, how we talk.
Tone. Okay. Because sometimes it do happens that when you are calling, because you are tired, so maybe your voice don't have that energy. Because
The emotion
only Mars is Gen Z here, so so they usually use the word vibes, right?
Vibes.
Energy.
vibes.
So that energy, that vibe usually don't communicate through the exchange of the communication which we are doing. So sometimes do happens that when you are calling, hello, 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 can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, ma'am? That very first time is the impression is already gone. So technical aspect also come in that particular picture, that yes, the technical things need to be accurate as much as possible so that your voice clarity is there already. Other than that, trust, tone, the most important thing. Clarity, again, clarity, two things. Number one, what exactly you are doing. Number two, what exactly is your own objective. Your objective is to make that call successful. Have you ever think of these things, how to make your call successful, whatever the objective is? Have you ever thought about this thing? How to make every call successful? So what are the points you think, okay, what should I do? I should talk like this.
Yeah.
What?
To improve.
How? What are the points? Maybe like 1, 2, 3 points. I will do this, I will do this, I will do this. My call will be successful.
For my side, actually,
Creativity.
yes. My greeting.
Greetings.
My greeting is always changes.
Okay.
Depends on the situations and the tone. My respondent's voice.
Okay.
So I keep changing my greeting statement, and also try to give more energies in my voice.
Okay. Okay. So this particular ice breaking session which we have done just now, all of you are already expert in your field. You already know how to communicate. You already know your objectives. You already know the points. But still we are in this particular training. Why? So that we can improvise it. We can improve it. We can make it on our next level. Right? So the next point or next agenda which I want to discuss with you guys is, have you ever thought that how a rejection may impact your trust, your tone, your clarity and your confidence? Have you ever thought this thing? You have thought. What is the first thought come in your mind when you are rejected?
The mindset of people.
So you become judgmental, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Consider this one is a weakness, by the way. Okay, next. Veron want to say something.
I try to put it into a sentence.
Okay.
It's just here and there.
Okay.
So the first thing is that, am I not doing good enough?
Am I not doing good enough? Okay. Two things. Okay, next. Fine.
Maybe we don't put soul in our voice or
Okay.
our energy.
Okay. Okay, now if from all these 3 points, if you summarize these 3 points, the summary is that you are doing self-blaming. Self-blaming.
Yeah.
I have done something wrong.
Yeah.
Other than that, because previously you were very clear, your objectives, your tone, your clarity, everything was clear. But now suddenly you start blaming yourself. Or maybe I haven't done this one, or I haven't done this one. Why? You have to analyze, or you have to do a QC of your call after rejection. Why it was being rejected? Was the person too rude? Maybe. If it was too rude, did I manage to handle him or her well or not? Or that's something you can ask about yourself. But you have to analyze that call, why it has been rejected. Okay, scam fear, maybe the person was too afraid of scams. If that's something, then it's not your hand, right? Then you have to do something innovative in order to cover up the scam part. But you have to analyze the quality of that particular call, the way you have done that call, not blaming yourself, not blaming the company, not blaming the objective of the study, or not blaming the length of the interview because you just disconnected. If it's at the last question or 3-4 questions left and the person, maybe you can say the length was too long. That also we will cover later on, that how we can cover that particular part when the things are getting out of hand, how to make the engagement more energyful, more youthful, so that the person stay intact with you. Okay, there is, okay, you know one thing, that there is no harm during the all engagement of the communication. No harm, you can discuss other things also in between other than the questionnaire, but not too long. So you can ask the person that, for example, are you getting tired, or this questionnaire so far, how you feel the questionnaire is good or not good, or anything wrong with the questionnaire, you want to give some feedback, something like that. We never have done this thing. Why? Because we thought, oh, QC will reject this one.
No, we scared.
We scared. Again, we scared. We didn't improvise it. But people, they do like this. The one who can communicate well, they do like this. Okay, for today, I was only about to discuss about this call center environment and inbound or outbound environment. But I will make my communication into 2 parts. Okay, my personal style is that usually I put the slide only for the reference. Usually I do more engagement type of lectures in which I can engage with the audience and then we can discuss. Okay, Mas. And I'm too bad with the names, forgot already. Nurul. No, it's not because of you, it's because of me. These days I have lot of this problem of...
Now I think that you forgot me.
No, I don't forget anyone. I'm forgetting just the names only. So, you guys usually get engaged with the people easily or not? When you meet a random person, you can engage them face to face.
For me, it's easy.
For easy. For you?
For me, it's
Easy. Fine.
Because I always communicate like
Okay.
face to face.
Okay.
Face to face.
Okay.
Easy.
So now one. I have to ask 2 questions actually, not one. There will be 2 questions. Number 1. What are the 2 kind of behaviors you receive when you start communicating face to face with strangers, especially related to your job?
What's the 2?
I beg your pardon?
What are the 2 kind of responses which you receive when you start engaging to a stranger?
Actually, no bad behavior.
Okay.
So just maybe wiper like that. Wiper.
Hand wash is more,
Yeah.
it's more.
Yeah.
Or just come there.
Didn't say anything like
Ah.
hello.
Okay.
You don't want to talk.
How you handle this?
It's okay. Bye.
No, just a few minutes. I mean to ask you something actually.
Yeah.
So okay, let's see. I am just standing here. I'm staring at maybe Amir. So how you will come and engage me? Let's do practical rather than...
Hi sir. Hi. Just a few minutes of your time.
Okay,
Yeah.
how many people engaging me? Okay, yeah.
So we are from Central Force.
No, I'm still not looking at you. I'm still looking at them.
Oh, so
No.
you okay? You say.
No, you have to engage to me. Oh, you maybe come. You come here. Yeah, you come here.
So I say, hi sir. Sorry to disturb you. Just a few minutes of your time. I'm Nurul. I'm from Central Force.
Okay.
Malaysia. We are conducting a short survey actually. Just
Okay.
to get your just opinion.
Okay.
No sir, this
No,
is
no, okay,
this is
okay.
only opinion. We don't ask your private information.
Yeah, because you are start. Yeah. So see, I'm not paying attention on her. Totally. I'm just moving forward. Whatever I came here and all that one. So then there should be a different way. Considering you all being female, I'm not objectifying you, but it is considerably easy for you because people trust females more as compared to male, right? Natural phenomena. So you have the more chances of getting the person, both female or male, to talk to you easily. You can just directly go and then you just directly asking them, okay, hi sir, my name is Nurul. I'm not interested in your name. I am not interested in your work, whatever you are doing. You have to engage, or you have to establish this clarity and trust. Trust you have put on the first, right? So you have to put that one. So for example, if I'm coming you, okay, hello, hi, how are you?
Okay.
Okay, you came here for shopping or what?
Why you ask?
Why I'm asking? Okay, now we start communicating. Why I'm asking? Because my name is Waka. We just work here, EcoCheras, and we are doing research for market research company. We are an independent market research company.
No.
No, it's okay. Never mind. I have to. And then we are doing one
Just
survey.
trying.
Yeah, just trying. And then I'm only okay. So now I already have told you.
But can you cut it short? I mean,
Yes, sure. Can I have your Can I have your number? No. See, if she's saying to me that okay, I'm cutting it short, and if I ask the number again, it's a wrong move. Okay, if she's saying that okay, I am cutting short, I should have something in my hand, which is my brochure or my questionnaire or anything. Okay, because you are in rushing. Okay, never mind. You just take this brochure with you, and then later on you review it. You will came to know what we do.
Alright.
Okay, so now might be possible that she read straight away there, or she'll take the brochure. If she start reading, then I can keep communicating. I can start repeating whatever my objective is. But if she's not and she's just moving, okay, then I have to then I have to go to my next target. So you have to keep the communication engagement first. The time when the person start asking you the questions, it means you still have a chance. But if the person is not looking to you or start looking here and there, it means you have to change your target, because our time is also very important. We shouldn't waste our time on a wrong target. We have to choose our target wisely. Okay, sit. Yeah, that's one of the key thing which you have to do when you are going for face-to-face interviews. You have to choose the right target. When you are working, it doesn't mean that you have to get the bashing or you have to get the scolding or anything. No, it doesn't mean that you have to get that one. You have to act confidently. You are a professional, so you have to act as a professional there also. If the person is not interested, it's okay. Handle it as a soft refusal, simple as that. Don't get discouraged for that thing. Oh, he didn't saw me or scolded me. If a person is trying to scold you, I'm not saying that you have to scold them back, but you have to ask them that okay, why actually? What is the thing you made me angry or make you angry? When you will throw the questions, they will start answering you. And they start thinking also, because then they are in the thinking process.
Please don't disturb.
If they say don't disturb. Okay. May I know if you are here until what time you will be free? No, I will not be free at all. Okay, never mind. Thank you. Wrong target again. So target selection is most important when you are going out for the face-to-face interviews.
I think this one
First,
is
more to psychology.
It is actually psychology, because our mindset as call center agents or as market researchers or as communicators, we think that everybody have a right to refuse us. Okay, that's true, but it's not that we are there out to take refusals only. We have to maintain ourselves first. We have to maintain our dignity. We have to maintain our trust, our tone, our emotion, our confidence, everything to that particular level. That's why the target is most important. Talk to the person who is engaging with you. Who is not engaging with you, no need to talk, because you are actually literally disturbing them if they are the wrong target. So if the person who is engaging with you, okay, go ahead. There are plenty out there, right? Or if somebody who doesn't fit your profile, then what you have to do? Then you might ask for the referrals. That one you are expert already. You know, you can ask the referral, okay, do you have any friend or it's depending on the project to project thing. Right or wrong?
right.
Okay. So other than the professional aspect, communication. There are different ways of communication, because today we are addressing the communication part, and you all are working in a professional organization. So you should know how to do the face-to-face communication in order to express yourself, in order to listen and get the directions and follow them properly also. What is the first main rule of communication? Do you know that?
The rule.
Respect.
Before even respect.
Say hi.
Critique.
Smile.
Listening.
Oh.
Listening. You should be a good listener. If you are a good listener, then only you can be a good speaker.
Tell me about
Listening.
listener.
Very good question. Tell me about listening. It's the same thing what she was doing when she was here. I was talking to her, but she was not paying attention. So it doesn't mean that she's not a good listener. Maybe she's avoiding me, but it do show that she's not interested in that particular communication. So your communication instinct or the listening instinct will show the person that okay, I can communicate, I can talk to that person. And then while you are listening, again, if you have remembered that we have done one course when we were out there for our camp, when we
Oh, tu dekat yang kita naik.
team building.
In-
So then we have this why, what, and all that whole aspect, right? If you remember, yeah, team building.
Team building.
So when somebody is talking to you, then you have to listen, right? Listen what? First thing is what you are listening, what the person is saying, what, right? What they are saying, you have to listen.
Depends if
Okay.
it's interesting. Yeah.
Yes. What is the objective behind? What exactly the message is? And if you have listened it properly, then only your mind will execute it, right? Then only you can reply it properly, right? If you are not receiving it properly, then how you can interpret it and then how you can respond it. So listening again is the main core part of the communication. You have to listen it. And then listening it patiently.
Listening.
With sabr. Yes.
Patiently.
Sabr.
Passionately.
Have to listen. So the main thing or the main mistake usually what we do when we try to cut it off. Yeah. If you're doing outside survey, I'm just relating it to the work somehow. Or even if you're doing a personal communication also. The things get haywire when we start interrupting. Or we don't listen to the person until he or she is completing the sentence or completing the word. And we assume we already understand. Okay? So the first core main principle of listening is that let the other person finish it. Let them complete whatever they are saying. And after that, you can start explaining. Or maybe if you want to be more professional, then you can even ask them, okay, are you done? Or have you completed your thought? Okay, then can I speak now? You have seen in different, tutorials also, right? That they teach that, okay, how to engage a proper communication. That you can ask them, okay, if you are done, then okay, I can speak. So which shows that, okay, you want to prolong the communication in a productive manner. Otherwise, if one person is talking in between, you are interrupting, it will trigger the, emotional impact on the other person also. He's not listening to me or she's not listening to me. And I will also, the other person also will try to justify it by again cutting you off. In between maybe. Okay. The other thing, gestures. Very important. Especially when you're going outside. Especially when you're a female. Gestures are very important. You have to maintain the neutrality of your voice. Neutrality of your actions also. Then only you can do a proper corporate communication. Veron, give me an example.
Example of not listening.
No. Example of gestures. Hi. Why I need to say like this one? Hi.
Hi.
To interact.
Smile. Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Other than that,
Contact.
eye contact. Okay.
Boleh saya tanya?
So my eyes should be like this, wide open or small. Nobody can see my eyes. Tone. Okay.
Hi cik, boleh saya tanya?
Okay. So now now, you guys haven't listened me properly. Because I asked, only she is correcting. I asked about gestures only. See, so you haven't listened my message properly. Listening is important. So I only ask about gestures. Why the gestures are important, or what are the gestures usually do?
Tu dia buat macam tadi.
You said.
You cannot go again. But people do. So for example, I'm sitting in a restaurant, I just ask, Like this.
That one is just.
It's also a wrong gesture. Some people say no, it's okay, it's totally fine. It's a norm, but maybe it's not the norm for that person on that particular day. There should be some standard gestures, right? Like you say, you can wave hi. My hi shouldn't be like this one. I'm not saying bye bye.
Wiper.
Yeah. So maybe just say hi.
If me, I will say hi.
Oh yeah. You can use like this one or any other. Means again based on the demography. You are talking to which particular race, which particular gender you are talking, which particular segment of age of people you are talking. So then you can choose your gestures accordingly.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Any questions so far, by the way?
No.
Okay. Before we move towards our slides and we only talk about inbound, one more thing which I want to cover is about the in-house corporate communication. In-house corporate communication, how you have to talk together among the staff yourself. Because again, downward and upward communication and the parallel communication. So for example, if Ayn is talking to Nurul,
Yeah. Hi.
how you will be talking? That have a different parameters or different scope. While you, or if you're talking to maybe your manager, that's different. Same goes if you're talking to the director level or CEO level, it's totally different, right? It's other way around also, how they have to communicate. Maybe sometimes they will give you a certain message, but not the full message, because they expect the full message will be translated or being elaborated further by your manager. So again, when you are listening a message from a CEO level, a director level, a manager level, so you have to decode it by yourself. Okay, how much information this particular message have? Okay, so for example, I'm just giving an example. I'm not, again, a disclaimer before that, this is not an announcement, this is an example. Okay, for example, our CEO come and he say, okay, this January or February or March, we'll be announcing some bonus. So maybe he have just made one comment, he have missed an announcement. It means it show his intentions, right? So you shouldn't judge this particular thing as a must-do thing. You must do, you shouldn't say, oh, definitely we are getting it. You have to do the background check, or you have to ask the clarification further from your manager. Okay, so you have said this thing, what are the conditions, how those things will be working. That day, CEO mentioned that we have a social media score or something like that, right? Okay. How those things are working, he will not explain you, right? Who will explain those things to you? Your manager. Or if you don't want to talk to your manager, it means internally your communication, the parallel communication, that one can be done. So you can ask, if there is a wider confusion among yourself in parallel communication, then you have to step up. You have to go to the manager or the team lead to clarify. If it's not clarified there also, then you can start climbing the ladder from there to clarification. Don't judge to the message until it is not being clarified. Any message is not the final message. Sometimes, especially in corporate, because whenever we have something, we have some conditions. Even when we do a payment announcement also, right? We have conditions. We have conditions, right? So same goes for every message which is in corporate, that we have certain conditions applied to it. If this thing will happen, then this thing will happen. So for example, if a bonus will have to be given out, maybe then sales need to be hit accordingly, right? But the intention is what? Intention is giving out the bonus. Again, this is an example, by the way. Okay, yeah. Okay, example only. So for example, take it in a negative way also. So for example, if there is a negative news, how to take that negative also is also an art. Like I said, listening is the most important part. Negative news can impact the whole productivity of that particular day, or maybe it goes until a month also. So how to take that negative news? So for example, if again an example, that company is not doing well, so you shouldn't be just directly demotivated that okay, you have to get to the roots that okay, why it's not doing well, what is happening, how bad it is. You can ask those questions. Nobody is asking you, nobody is stopping you to ask this particular kind of questions, right? So this is the things you have to get into the details. When you get into the details, then only the clear message will be passed to you. Then only your listening skills, one thing is sharpened, and then you will be able to analyze it properly, and then you can talk it accordingly. Every person is means there is a saying that every person is a born leader somehow or what, but the main thing is that how they communicate, that's make the difference. That's totally make the difference. There are many politicians who are illiterate, who haven't gone to schools in many part of the countries, or in different part of the world also. Illiterate, they haven't gone to school or proper schooling and all that one. They are still very good politicians. Why? Because they know how to communicate. They know how to deliver the message. They know how to interpret the message, how to reply the message. So for example, if I'm just giving a random example now. Again, somebody just suddenly come, I'm talking about male, female, at workplace. Oh, just said, oh, Nurul, you're looking very beautiful today. What you will say?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, but if I come also, Nurul, you're not looking very well today. Then?
Why?
Then? How you will respond?
Why?
Huh?
But I don't understand.
Yeah, so again, first thing, why you are so, first thing, again, because you are shocked, why suddenly came to me? You're not able to answer. Your speaking power is frozen. Why? Because you didn't listen the message properly. So maybe you can engage to this communication to the next level. So for example, I just came, Nurul, you're not looking, or you can say to me, okay, you're not looking good today.
Shut up. You're not looking good today.
Okay, what exactly I'm not looking good today?
I don't know, I just say.
You don't know, yes, you say. Just a random, you want to make me a target.
Because the color of your shirt.
Right? So I have thrown the thing back to you already.
Oh, thrown back.
So again, so if this is just a random example, how to because engagement is something which usually we don't focus on. We again, who's the person who's mostly admired, who can speak well, right? Who can reply properly? We say, oh, that person is very sharp. He just instantly reply because he know what he have listened and how he have respond computing. So same thing. Suddenly you got, and then so I'm just frozen. Same thing happens when we have sudden refusal when we are calling.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't compute it properly. Oh, how to answer, and then we maybe cut the call. So that is the deal breaker for us. That So same is here. Okay, everybody can say thank you. What's the difference? I'm saying, okay, you're looking beautiful, you're looking good. Oh, this color suits you. Oh, thank you. But what about criticism? So taking criticism and then making it productive, that's the next level of communication.
Try to critique me.
Try. Hit. Shoot.
Shoot me.
Shoot.
Yeah, but don't use the same words which I use.
Masih Dayu, what's happening with you? Why you look so dull? Dull.
So you are.
I'm talking about dull.
So okay, this is the destructive communication. So means she want to instigate a fight, right? Okay. So for example, what happened to your hairs?
Your hair was so bad.
No, what happened? Means this is a style, or why you have done this one?
Gen Z style.
Or Gen Z style. Oh, okay, it suits you.
You don't know you are
Yeah, that's why I'm millennial. Okay. See, so that's how she have taken a criticism. Maybe my expression was not appreciative. My expression was different, but she have taken it to a different level.
Yeah.
So that's how you usually engage. Like sometimes, like that day we have done one shoot, and then I was looking very fat in that one. And then why you say, why you're looking very fat? So if I say, why you are saying me this, I'm looking very fat. It's a different way. But then I say, how to cover it up? Good question, huh? How to cover it up? Maybe we bring one more videos in between so that it can hide it up. I think this part we cannot put on YouTube. But again, that's how a productive communication can be done. You know, that's how the arguments can be lessened in a company. Because what we do, we usually engage into confrontation, or we take it very negatively. We don't take the positive aspect from there, and we try to make it as negative as we can. And that's again Gen Z, good thing, negative vibes. This brings negative vibes. You can turn the negative vibes into positive vibes easily, like you just have done. Okay, suddenly, okay, for example, one person X came, start shouting, why you are doing this one and all that one. Okay, that's one thing that you will keep quiet and you always shout like this one. That's one thing or one response of giving, right? Second thing is
I
that,
thought you.
oh,
No.
second thing is that you can, what happened? Everything okay with you? Are you okay? You want water or something like that? What happened suddenly? Oh, a lot of pressure on you.
The second one, I
Again,
thought.
the thought will be changed, but we haven't tried that one. I'm just giving an example. You haven't tried. So until and unless you will not try, then how you will fix it? You are still responding to the first thing, oh, and taking a negative impression. Maybe literally that person have went through some pressure. You don't know.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know what kind of pressure they have bear, what kind of things he have gone through on that particular day, right? So you have to go to the backstory of that one also. Some people, they have the habit. You also can change that habit by your way of communicating with the things. So the first part or the conclusion of this particular first part is that you have to make the environment in two aspects. Number one, you have to listen properly. What is the thing? You don't rush to reply. Listen it properly. Okay, what the thing is going on? What is the mode of the thing? Why the person is saying this one? And you have to go to the background also. You don't have to rush for the reply. Wait. That person is not going anywhere until the talk is complete. You are not going anywhere. When you have time, take it. Incorporate the most time consuming thing is what? Meetings, right?
Yeah.
So why we are rushing for the meetings and we start fighting? No need. Engage in communication, try to resolve, ask questions. Right? Agree?
Okay.
Any questions so far?
So far, no, but I think first.
You think first. Yes.
Because
mentioned
my
that
brain.
we can stop a while before replying. How long
The pause.
Can be
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
can be?
There are different ways. Sometimes, for example, if it is casual communication, you can take longer pauses. If it is a casual one, because they are still there to listen to you. But ideally, like 5 seconds, 6 seconds, is okay. So, for example, let me give you a live example. So we went to one particular event, and then we have to get engaged with one of the government official. One thing, difficult to get that government officials. Second thing, many people around there is waiting to talk to him. Then he's asking me or asking anybody, okay, hi, okay, hi, how are you? Okay, good to see you again. First thing, I have to get prepared because I'm talking to a big person. I need to know what I have to speak to him. So that person have recently given one talk. So I was just talking, okay, I have listened to your talk. It was very good, very related to our current environment and all that one, praising him. And then I just have to straight away, because I have less time, straight away. So, okay, actually we want to get engaged with your company, with your agency. We want to be your data partners, something like that. He asked me, what exact particular way you can be our data partners? Either I have to get prepared for the answer. Second, I will take a pause, because I need to think. I cannot just directly answer him, okay, what exactly things? Okay, I have taken if I taken like this one, then definitely he know that
Yeah.
then
I have
okay.
no idea.
So maybe I can just give him one more question, and then I take the time to think. If I don't have that particular question, I have to made up that question. Look, in this particular session, what possibly question I have made?
What is suitable for you?
No.
What are you looking for?
No. Again, if again, that's the art of the communication. So, for example, if I want to stick towards that communication, it will make me busy. I want to throw a question which I don't want to listen the answer.
Oh.
Okay, so leave that partnership thing before. How was your flight?
How was your?
How was your flight? Or then he starts saying, oh, my flight was too long, or too weather is too hot all there and all that one. Yeah. So meanwhile, I was just thinking, and then I was thinking, okay, what I have to do.
You're trying to delay.
So yeah.
Just
Because he has a long story to tell for that one, and then he also feel a little bit relaxed that okay, other than work, he's also talking, and he care about me that okay, how was my flight? How okay. So
Actually, out of the topic.
yes.
But isn't that they will think, why you run out of the topic and
Dia tak sempat
Usually.
fikir.
Usually it's not like this one, because the way you are asking is not that okay, I'm directly asking you. He have asked me one question, what exact way you want to be our partner. I'm not saying that okay, how was the weather? No, I'm not saying like this one. Okay, I say before I answer this one, how was your flight? Yeah. So then I have taken a break to at least first thing that I should be prepared when I'm talking to this person. I'm not saying that I shouldn't be prepared, but in case if I'm not, then I need to know how to divert the communication also for a while if I don't want to take a pause. But if I'm a big shot person, I'm talking to anyone maybe lower than my rank, so maybe possible that I can take big pauses also. Because the other person, he have to wait to listen to me, so then I can take no problem. Even in between the communication also, when we have internal meeting also, you can take pauses. You don't have to rush to answer straight away. Sometimes we just say, we see something, right? Okay, just let me think. But that's way of asking, oh, let me think is a different way of answering.
So you mean pause the thinking, not pause the communication, right?
No, I'm not saying to pause the thinking. Thinking is a continuous thing.
Because need to think. You
It's
must
thinking
think.
process.
You have to talk
No.
while you are thinking.
Why are you thinking?
But Mas cannot do that then.
Oh,
No, you can, she can. Everybody can actually. Especially females can.
You're not trying.
Especially
Try.
females especially can, multitaskers. Females are the most multitasking creature of God. They can do many things in one go.
Mas can do.
They can do gossip while they are typing. Just kidding, right?
Yeah, that.
Yes, they can do multitasking.
Damn true.
While I'm listening to this, I can.
While doing work, they can discuss okay what to wear tomorrow, or what is the shopping we have to do for next Raya.
Yeah, that one
Right?
is must.
You can discuss. So multitasking you can do. Again, the main thing is the answer which you guys have given me earlier, clarity. Your thoughts and everything should be clear. Right now, the main communication hurdle, not only in corporate sector, in relationships also, in especially the way we communicate this particular era nowadays, we don't have clarity. Sometimes we speak only for the sake of speaking. Sometimes you don't have to speak also. It's better to keep quiet at that particular time. You don't have to answer. And sometimes you don't have to respond according to the question also. So for example, if I have said something which doesn't go or align with your goals,
Because
or
now there's a campaign say comment or say what you have to. If you don't have anything, just don't say.
just don't say. Simple as that. Means I have to give a wrong answer rather than I can take a time that okay, let me get back to you on this. Or maybe let's leave this topic now, we'll discuss it later. Something like that. I'm talking about when I'm talking about corporate communication. So there are different aspects or different ways of communication which you can do. One thing right now, what stage we are is not even communication. We are trying to do a proper communication. Once we do a proper communication, then only we can go to this effective and ethical communication. From proper to ethical or effective, no problem. Easily we can do.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Next slide.
Huh?
Next slide.
Next slide.
Yeah.
Oh, next. Awak tahu ke maybe?
Just press next one.
Next. Okay.
Okay, why ethical communication?
Malas.
What is our core values?
Ethical, quality,
Good. So the number one core value is what? Ethics.
ethics.
Ethics. What is SOMAR?
Alamak. Boy.
See? Every time you say, you call that SOMAR. SOMAR. We are a member of SOMAR. We are doing this one. We are a member of WIN. We are a member of SOMAR. You don't know. Okay. So if sometimes next Anybody say to you, why you are disturbing me? Or you are a scammer. You say, no, we are not scammer. You can try to explain them, but how you will explain them that we are ethical? You have to come up with some substance. That substance is your licensing, which we have, SOMAR, for example. That we are a market research company, we are under the code of ethics of SOMAR. We have to follow those codes and ethics. That's something they can relate to. If they don't know about SOMAR, so then you have to make it simple for them.
I also don't know it's all.
Yeah, so you guys are working in a market research company, you don't know SOMAR?
The same thing like
No, I'm as a respondent, I'm telling you. If I'm a respondent, I'm telling you, oh, you are working in a market research, you don't know SOMAR. And you are a member of SOMAR.
is that the same thing PD?
This is your homework. Because for this particular thing, KPI thing, we have a homework also, right? So this one is the first question you have guys to have to answer me. What is SOMAR? What are the main code of ethics of SOMAR we have to follow?
Global
Tak yang pada Mr. Wangsa.
Yes,
Apa?
SOMAR. The code of ethics of SOMAR.
The code of ethics.
Of SOMAR. ESOMAR. SOMAR.
The code of ethics of SOMAR.
Yeah. Building trust, ensuring compliance and professional excellence. Ensuring compliance is how? I want to do a survey with you. I don't want to do a survey with you. Okay, first thing, no problem, you can continue. Second thing, how you will continue? I don't want to do a survey. Okay, if you don't want to do, may I just know why you are hesitant to do a survey? Furthermore, to appreciate your time, we are paying you this amount of token money also, right? So you can engage in that communication. Just give me one short answer, why you don't want to do. So then the person will also realize why I don't want to do. And you have the answer also. You are a market researcher, come on. You have to collect data come what may. Any data is a data for us. So this thing is also a data for us. Why the person don't want to answer? Scam, okay, that's a data for us.
No time.
No time, that's a data for us. How many people don't have time? Maybe 10%. How many people scam? Maybe 30%. A different report for us. We can create a different report. Right or wrong? Okay. So when I'm saying about building trust, ensuring compliance and professional excellence, this come at the end. Building trust is definitely these things. Clarity, tone, trust, all these things, your objectivity, that's something which is building trust in your own voice. But what about compliance? Compliance is something in which you are able to answer. Central Force International may be one name you are representing, or any XYZ company you are representing. How you will ensure the compliance if the person don't know about your company? So then you have to make it or sound it that okay, you are a compliance company. How you will sign, how you will make that thing happen? You have to tell them, okay, for example, sir, we are a market research company in which we don't do any selling. There is no selling involved. I don't want to require your personal information. We are the member of SOMAR in which we have a very strict code of ethics. All these things you can start explaining. Still don't want, then maybe you can just continue. Okay, just give me one short answer why you don't want to do this survey. At least it will not give you that gut feeling that okay, it's because of me. It's not because of you. The person, what was the reason, you already know. So your next call will not affect your previous call. Your previous call will not affect your next call. Okay? Nurul, next. I'll come to the professional excellence later. Just remind me. 5 pillars of ethical communication: transparency, consent, confidentiality, respect, accuracy. Which is the most difficult one?
Respect.
Respect. Okay, I will ask you the reason later. What about you, Ayn? Difficult one.
Transparency, confidence.
Why?
If you get confidence, so how?
No. This is not confidence. This is confidentiality. It's about the privacy, the secrecy. Yeah, that's different. But you are right in some way. That's the most difficult part, the challenge which we face. Whether the data is confidential or not. whether we will not use this data for any scam, whether this data will be given to any third party on all that one. So you have to work on your script, how to cover this particular part, that how to cover this particular part. So whenever we have one new survey, one new training going on, you are, as interviewers, as a market researchers, I think it's your job, is your responsibility to ask the trainer at that particular time that for this particular study, how you are covering this thing, how the things are confidential, what are the compliance we are doing in order to make the things confidential. So you have to ask before even you start. So when you have the compliance, when you have the confidentiality clauses, you know already, so it will be easy for you to formulate your sentences and to give to the person. If they say, oh, you are a scam. No, sir, we are not a scam. We are from this particular company. We are compliant by this thing. In Malay, you can translate it accordingly. And your data is the most important thing, most valuable thing we value. And then it will not be going out, and then you can start explaining. Right? So your sound should be very scientific, very materialistic. Things are there to subject. People can relate that, oh, this person has some authority. They're talking with some authority. They know the things. We are not chasing the clients, or we are not chasing the respondents. We are convincing them. So convincing need the art. It need the material. Lawyers, they go, they fight the case. It's not that they are very good in talking, communication, all that one. But how they will speak if they will not do the homework? If they don't know what is the history of this study, what is the compliance, what law, what clauses, what number, what page number, everything they know. You should also know. Simple. So right now, if we say that we have the issue of this refusals, it's not only because of the respondent side, it's because of our side also. Because we are not clear about our, one thing, objectivity. Second thing, related to these things. What is the compliances which we are doing? For example, you do, let's say, gap study. Let's say. So what are the compliance we are doing for that gap study? You don't. You never ask. What are the things we actually are compliant of? What are the things, what are the data we can send, what data we cannot send? You should ask this kind of, you should be clear in your mind. When it is in your mind, one time at least, is in your mind, you heard this thing. So maybe that you can use whenever there is a difficult time. Somebody accuse you scamming, you say, no, we are this company, we represent this particular company, we are compliant by these things. Maybe late, especially when you're talking about Singaporeans, right? They are good. They do their homework sometimes. They are very free to do the homeworks. And then they do check.
Yeah. Right.
So then this thing is important
They're
for you.
asking who is the client.
So you don't have to, because the main reason is why salary or the amount which you are getting on doing any work doesn't represent your personality, doesn't represent your portfolio. Your portfolio is much more higher than maybe the salary which you are getting. So you have to understand the security of the portfolio you are having, you are holding. You are holding a very, a unique, very mature and very subjective kind of portfolio, that you are talking to the people, you're representing a company, you're representing a third party, you're representing a particular study, a project, everything, you're the representation. So you are considered as a lawyer at that particular stage. So if you are not doing the homework, then how you can communicate? Okay. Questionnaire is not alone thing that you have to read and memorize. No. The background things you have to. That's important. So next time maybe you can try to do these things. Try it. Again, we are a market research company. Let's do a pilot. Try it. Try to do these things. Let's see if there is a difference or not. Let's see if people start engaging you more friendly or not. Okay. Like I said to you, different ways of in between the communication. If the question is getting long, take a break. Pause. Take a pause. Discuss something else and then continue again. Okay. If you have already told, for example, I have literally listened to one person, and the person was talking to, I think, somebody in US, and he was doing a sale. He was not doing market research. Market research is different. During the sale, he was okay. I'm putting this thing data. How's the weather there, by the way? Oh, the weather is very nice this way. Oh, when I was there last time, it was very. If the person is there, or maybe he is making it up. He never went to US, maybe, but he's saying, oh, when I was there, it was too hot at that particular time. Now it's good weather. So changing the communication, you have to engage the person. He is not doing a job for you. You have to get engaged. So engagement is the thing. Terminology. How to engage? You are expert already. You can improvise. Some of you, they know that art, how to engage, but how to make that engagement more productive, they can do it when they have this backend material.
When we start to asking different topic with the respondent cannot stop.
It's okay. It is okay. It is okay. Again, that's also your job to bring them back to the.
That was difficult to get back to the topic.
You can.
Sometimes out of topic.
Yeah.
Sometimes they went themselves also, right? Sometimes they.
Yeah, about themselves.
Then you have to bring them back. You bring them back. But sometimes you have to realize that okay, if I am at only 3-5 more questions, and the person starts sounding, he might drop call anytime. Then you have to realize these things. So again, your listening skill is very much important as your speaking skill at that particular time also. It's not about your own tone. It's about their tone also.
Yeah.
Okay. What about accuracy?
Accuracy.
Accuracy in this particular call center environment or data collection environment, one thing is the data which you are capturing, it should be accurate, which actually we are doing because we have a support of so many of IT stuff. Second accuracy is that the data which you are giving, which you are telling them, it should also be accurate. You said, for example, if you are a SOMAR member, so you should tell them you are an SOMAR member. You cannot say that you are a MARSO member. Means you should know the name properly. So the name should be accurate. I'm just giving an example that if you are a member of that particular thing or you are representing a particular, you are representing Gallup, you should say Gallup. You cannot say like a you should know what actually you are saying. So it should be accurate. Yeah, again, it's an example. So the accuracy should be there. Definitely the one which you are collecting, that is more important. That okay, you have to type it, you have to properly check it, verify it, what the person is saying. So for example, like one of the interview which we have done, we are asking the person that okay, how many years you are already in Malaysia? He said, I think 3 years, 6 years maybe. And the interviewer, he just keep on continue the next question. When I'm asking back them, 3 years or 6 years? Maybe 3 to 6 years. No, I need the exact answer. Is it 3 years or 6 years, or is 5 years, or is 4 years? What means from 3 to 6 years? No, I want the exact answer. So it means when you are doing an interview, you should be getting that accurate answer. You have to give the attention to the details. What exactly the person is saying? The person is saying I'm 20 years old, and he say I have done PhD. Does it make sense? So you have to verify. You are only 20 years old. How come you're so smart that you have done PhD? So you can verify. I'm just giving an example again. So this one you can double check. The person is saying that I'm not married and saying I have 3 children. Then how? Okay, visibly it is possible, no problem. But you have to ask, sir, you said that you are single but you have 3 children. Have you adopted them? You don't have to think the other way around, right? So there are possible ways, right? There are possible ways.
Yeah.
Have you adopted them? Or maybe you are calling your cats as your children's or your dog as a children, right? Because people these days, especially Gen Z, they are calling.
My cat is my kid.
Yeah, see? So you have to give attention to the details. That what exactly the person is saying, how to record it properly. Otherwise, rejection, QC rejection. Next.
Next, baby.
Okay. Essential communication skills. You already, I already have spoken about active listening. See, the first thing again is listening. Second thing is clarity. Third thing is professional tone. Empathy, I will discuss now. Then adaptability. Okay, this thing and this thing is very, very important. Empathy, first thing. The person is sounding very slow. And you keep on asking him questions in your loud voice. there is no empathy there. So if the person is slow, you have to adjust your voice accordingly. Empathy is actually feeling one thing is feeling the same thing, the pain or the grief or same ways, the feelings, the sense of the feeling. That's called empathy. So for example, you say I'm not well, so I should empathize, means I should feel you.
In Malay, what was that empathy?
Empathy.
Empathy?
Empathy.
In Malay?
Malay empathy.
Empathy.
Dia
Empathy means
Dia macam simpati tapi bukan
dia
simpati.
it's something.
kita pakai kasut yang sama dia pakai. Macam tu lah. Faham.
We in Persian it's ehsas, right? Ehsas.
Memahami
So
perasaan
you
orang.
Feel.
shoes.
Feel shame shoes. Shame shoes. So you should empathize. So for example, like when you go outside, it's very hot, maybe, or if it's raining. If it is raining, the person is starting his bike and you say, I want to do your survey. You're not empathizing that way. Right? So you have to empathize. If it's too hot there, maybe you can ask him, okay, can you come this side so that we can discuss this one. So you have to empathize also. Same goes when you're talking on phone. If the person is saying, I'm driving. Empathize. The person is talking very slow, then you have to adjust your voice accordingly. Some of our interviews, they are too loud. Even the person sometimes get angry. Why the person, I'm talking very soft and the person is talking too loud, why? So you have to adjust your voice accordingly. If the person want to hear loud, then you have to, if 3-4 times they already said to you, sorry, can you repeat? Sorry, can you, it means there is no clarity in your voice. You have to make sure your words are clear. You don't have to read very fast when the person is there to listen you slowly, no problem. Right? So you can slow down your pace. The person say, okay, I'm in a rush. Then you say, okay, sir, my question is that I want to ask. No. Then you have to speed that up. You have to wrap it up. They want to give time, but they are in a rush. You have to empathize their time. So that's called empathy. Next thing is adaptability. The same thing that you have to adopt the environment when you are talking. So once you are in that particular ecosystem, adopt. The person adopt. You have to.
Adopt is a...
No, I'm telling you, adopt is, you have to adopt, you have to adapt. Two things. Let me explain you. Let's check with adapt first. Adopt, I will tell you also. Adopt is the habit also. How you adopt the habit. So you have to adapt that particular environment. Again, like I said, that if the person is speaking slow, fast, you have to adjust accordingly. If they are asking you questions, you have to reply or you have to give the explanations yourself before even they ask you, because you already know that they are asking questions. Then you start answering, okay, sir, this is this. Or maybe you can ask them, you want to listen more explanation? Shall I give you more explanation? You can ask this kind of question. The person don't want anything, want to cut to the short, okay, and you can do according to, you adapt yourself. Clear? Any questions so far? Nurul?
Yeah.
Any questions so far?
No question.
No question. Okay.
Are you okay?
Next.
Next.
Best practices, greeting, structured flow, verification, closing. And that's something which is actually you guys are expert already. We know that we have to greet according to the time, according to the zone, according to the day, according to the festive season. If there is any, for example, Christmas is coming or Raya is coming or Chinese New Year, you can adopt your greetings according to, right? Structured flow is the flow actually which is being given to you already, which is already, you know that you have to flow. You follow that particular flow. That's something already been taught to you in every project. You can improvise it. Improvise it. You don't have, means for example, let the structure as it is, you just improvise a little bit. You can do, no problem, but you cannot change it. Okay? Then verification is something actually which is again related to your SOPs, that you have to verify that you are doing the interview for the right person, right demographic, right quota, everything you have to verify. This goes back to your recruitment as well, when you are doing recruitment. So you have to verify all these things. Okay? Then closing, definitely closing is something which usually we do it in very rushing. Please take time for closing. Please try to engage them in that particular closing also. So what else you can do? Okay, if you see the person is very good and he have given you the survey, everything, and you have some extra thing to do, to just ask them to and come and you subscribe our channel, subscribe our Facebook, give us some comment, go for it, engage them, go for it, do a nice closing for them. Okay, next, critical. Okay, so neutrality, pacing and relevance. What is neutrality, by the way?
Neutral.
How neutral?
You have to be neutral, could not be biased. You have to.
For example,
Don't give our suggestion.
yeah, true. So, for example, there is one question in which we are asking about maybe Israel,
Israel.
for example. So, again, whatever our personal preferences, personal thinking of that particular country or that particular thing or that particular product is, it shouldn't reflect in our tone. It shouldn't reflect in the way of.
Sometimes we talk about Israel for like that.
Yeah. So that thing you have to be neutral. Sometimes for any political, for example, if you are doing a political survey, then your voice shouldn't say that okay, you are leading the answer to one particular no, you have to make that neutrality. What about pacing? Pacing is, again, we have discussed previously that okay, whatever the pace is, if need to be fast, have to be fast. If you have to be slow, have to be slow. But need to be clear. The objective should be clear. The voice should be clear. Everybody should listen it.
Calling.
Okay, so the next and the last part is relevance. Again, like we discussed, that one is something more related to communication, that when you are discussing, it should be relevant. Relevant, that again, relevancy is subjective also. Because sometimes relevance may be towards that particular topic or maybe towards a particular question. Okay, so how? Okay, for maybe the topic is regarding general population. We are doing a political survey, and in between there is a question in which we are asking, okay, will you be voting in next particular elections? Yes or no? And then person through your question, why you are asking about polling, right? Then you have to answer. What do you have to answer? First thing, why I am asking?
I don't know. I just stop and
So what you will answer? Yeah. Let's do a demo.
Normally or what?
No, for example, you're asking me, you ask me, okay, will you be voting in next elections? I say, why you're asking me this question?
Because it's related to the topic.
Okay. But again, why this question is there? So relevance, how you bring the relevance back?
It's
You have to connect the dots actually. You have to tell that, okay, sir, what we are doing is that we are doing a general population survey. In this general population survey, we have different segments of questionnaires which we are asking. This particular section is covering about the mode of elections or how people vote or they don't vote. Plus, all the answers, there is no right or wrong. If you want to give the answer, it's okay. If you don't want to give the answer, it's okay. Okay. Plus, if you give the answer and which I suggest you to give the answer, there is no right or wrong. So that's how you bring back the relevancy thing. You have to go step by step to tell them. Make it related. Okay?
Okay.
Next. Common mistakes to avoid. Aggressive language. I don't think so anybody here do. I'm sure.
what was that?
Aggressive language.
Aggressive language.
Yeah. Data overreach, collecting unnecessary, and I think nobody can do or nobody should do this thing because we are a market research company. Again, we have to adhere about all the compliances which we have to do. We have the member of different ethical companies, so that we ethical organizations, so we have to adhere about their roles and regulation also. Ignoring discomfort. Okay, this is something like, for example, a baby is crying behind. The person is rushing. The person sounds painful. The person says, "Ayo," and you just keep on asking about the questions. You have to realize what the situation is. If there is any discomfort, you have to ask. You can say,
okay?
"Are you okay?
Are you still
Are you still online? Is it good time to continue, or maybe I can call you back? I would really wish to complete this interview. If you're not okay, so something like
Do I
that.
have a choice?
No.
Yeah. If they say no, then okay, do the appointment. Something like, okay, never mind, go. Don't be greedy at that particular time. Greedy in two sense. One thing about your own earnings, or second thing is regarding I have to complete my target. No, we have previously discussed about empathy. This is something related to empathy. Don't ignore the discomfort. Over promising also. So, for example, over promising that maybe if some particular projects we have to pay a token. Oh, when I will receive my token, oh, you just complete that, you complete the survey, you will receive the token. You cannot say. You have to give accurate information. You cannot over promise. You cannot say something, oh, okay, you do this survey, I will help you to find a job here. You cannot say like also. So all these things you cannot do. These are don'ts. Mishandling the data. There's something which is actually overall, as a company, we have our responsibility that the data should be secure. You also should be secretive about the data which you are collecting. That's why we don't have a no mobile policy when you are doing the catty collection, all that one. Okay, so all these things are very, very important. Okay,
Okay.
next.
Sakit lah kepala. Oh, next week.
Compliance and data protection. Okay, by the way, for compliance and data protection, you guys, first thing I have asked you regarding what is the first task which I have given to you? You have to come up, yeah. This is something related to that one also. You have to come about the compliance and data protection. How your work, in what aspect this thing covers. Next. Practice make perfect. Okay, stimulated calls, difficult situations, and scenario analysis. Okay. I think in the beginning we have done many simulations, so we don't really need to do a case study here. But if you guys want to do, let's do with B. B. Yeah. Okay, B, call mine.
Who responded? Who interviewer?
You are interviewer. You're calling.
I'm calling.
Yeah.
Hello, hi, afternoon.
Hai.
Untuk apa ni?
Apa-apa je lah. Survey lah.
For anything.
Any survey.
Anything. Okay.
Dr. Ain.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is Dr. Ain.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Miss. Give me a favor a minute.
Busy.
Basically, I'm doing survey study about Polydent. Can I get your few minute time?
I'm busy right now. Can you call me back?
Can when the best time?
It's a call. Look at her. It's a call. 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Okay. We make it about 4. Are you okay on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Why you didn't ask on the very first place when you're talking that? Okay, are you free to talk right now?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because cannot do that, Mr.
Why?
Because if I ask like that, I give
tangan
a
je
chance to
telefon lagi.
answer.
Yeah.
No.
But again, at the end also you have got the appointment, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you on the very first place you can start speaking.
Because this is I, not the respondent.
No, because my experience before, if I said you have the time now, always
change.
no, always
So you
say
don't want to give a
Respondent
chance.
say no.
no.
Okay, I will not come because again there is no right or wrong answer. So I can agree on the thing which you are doing right now, but
Depends on the respondent.
And then give me high chance to talk with them for second chance.
so this one maybe I agree with you when you are doing a live survey, but when you are doing a normal communication. So for example, if you have to call me,
Call Mr. Waka.
then how?
Oh, it's the one.
So then how? So then you have to check. Or for example, you are calling YU, or calling your superior. Then how? And you have to check, right?
Yeah. Are you busy? I need to
So you don't have to ask, are you busy? You just say, are you free to talk for like 5 minutes?
Oh, like I message you. Can I ask something,
Yeah.
Mr. Waka? Like that.
So you have to get again engagement. The main thing is that how you engage the person in the talk, in the communication. You have to create a ecosystem. You have to create that loop or the communication loop. That's important. Okay.
Correct.
Next.
Next problem. Key takeaways.
What are the key takeaways? Nurul.
Trust
Mhm.
through ethics. Etiquette ensure success. Data protection priority. And continuous improvement.
Okay. So what is the most important thing actually so far? What we have learned from this course?
Trusted.
Trust, and somehow it's related to data protection. How to establish ourselves as trusted caller. That we are a trusted person who are calling you. Okay. There are two aspects. One is the technical aspect, which actually our IT and they have to take care of. That the numbers don't appear as a scam and all that one. The second thing is you own. When you are talking, you should sound as a trusted person that anybody can trust. Right?
Sound like trusted.
Yeah. So you have to do one small homework. Okay. Go on YouTube and then find a video, a demo video, in which they usually teach that okay, how to sound a trusted person.
Huh? Again,
To sound a trusted person.
sound. A trusted person.
So there are many videos there. So you can see from there.
Sound. A trusted person.
So you can see from there that okay, there will be videos in which they will teach you how to speak that people trust you. What are the things? So see like one or two videos and give me a short, what you say, a summary.
That means I must learn human psychology.
Kind of. You have to. It is your job actually. And it will not help you only in your career or only in your job. It will help you personally also.
The human psychology.
Yeah. So now maybe we can close the recording. Thank you very much.